Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mark the Shark coming at you from the cooler with Japan 42.S.3 Operation Skyhook. This turn, Japan has 53 to spend. Probably the last turn they'll have anywhere near that amount of money to spend, but this time around we are going to spend almost all that 53, buying 7 militia, 2 fighters, and 3 medium armor, saving 1. Now we'll do research. Move around the table for wartime economy and jet aircraft. Why jet aircraft, you may ask? Because, hey, I've been failing on everything else. Might as well fail on something new. All right. Wartime economy. 8. Oh my goodness. Wartime economy moves to the final stage. Yay me. Okay, jet aircraft. Need an 8 or better on that. And a 2. Well, 50% is better than I normally been rolling. So, there we go. All right, turn around here where we can see what's going on maybe. As you can see, the Japanese Pacific Fleet is no longer there. And the U.S. fleet has taken some damage. All right, I got 4 combat moves. Whether or not you can see them all from there, I'm not sure. I believe so, unless I'm just looking at it wrong. Well, there's going to be one that you won't be able to see, probably because of the glare. So let's go for this. I'll point out these first. I have 2 tactical bombers at an airbase here. Where's that at? Airbase in Honshu. They're going to fly out and bomb the strategic bomber that is sitting in the Bonin Islands. That'll be 1 combat. Another combat is right here. These three cavalry are going to run up into Hope and do battle. Move 1 out of Nanking into this one and into that one. They got the moves to get there, and they'll be attacking the tank and the infantry in Hope. Down there in India, but don't trip over my shoestrings. This bomber will be carpet bombing Benares, SNLF, this SNLF, and this medium tank, and this infantry that is also in southern India will all be going into Benares to attack 3 Gurkhas and a colonial. And lastly, but not leastly, down here in South Africa, pull that together where you can see what's going on. I've got a infantry and a medium armor attacking into Rhodesia with 1 French tank defending. There will be a river penalty there as well. So, I'll start getting some of this stuff set up on the board and then roll it out. Do the battle in Rhodesia first, since that's where I'm standing on this side of the board. River penalty, so the attacking infantry will be at 1. Attacking medium armor will be at 5. And the defending medium armor will be at 5. Ugh. Get the sleeves rolled up. Get it over here. We can see that. And we'll go with infantry at 1. Big miss with a 7. Medium armor at a 5. 2. I hope you can see that on screen, because hits are hard to come by for me sometimes. Okay, the French tank will get a return shot at 5 or less. And an 11 is a miss. Yes, that was on screen. Okay, 11 is a miss, so the Japanese will retake Rhodesia with an infantry and medium armor. That will move the Japanese up 1 and the British down 1. Japanese up 1 brings their grand total back up to 30. And I have the British down to 4. That is probably wrong, but that's what I have them at. Ozark can certainly correct me on his video if that is not the proper place for the British to be on that income chart. Okay, the other one is here in Benares. Get those pieces thrown over there. Carpet bomber, 2 SNLFs, an infantry, and a tank versus a colonial and 3 Gurkhas. Ugh. Pieces going everywhere. 3 Gurkhas. I can pick them up out of Russia where I tossed them across the table. Okay. Should be able to see most everything from there. Get rid of that French tank. Okay, carpet bombing. 3 at 2. 3 dice at 2. SNLFs will not be suffering a river penalty, so they'll both be attacking at 2. First round, the infantry will be attacking at a 1 because of the river penalty. And the first round, the tank will be attacking at 1 because of the river penalty. There will be 4 units defending at 4 for the British. Okay. 1 at 1. 11. That's 2 ones, but not quite a hit. 2 at 2. And both of those missed. 1 at 5. Hey, you got a hit there. So that's 1 hit, and I did not roll for the carpet bombing. That's 3 dice at 2. Looking for 2 or less. And got 1 hit. So 2 hits altogether on the British. Carpet bombing will get rid of the infantry, the colonial infantry. And they should have 3 to fire back at 4. 3 at 4. 12, 12, and a 1. So I'm going to lose the infantry. And we'll go 2 SNLFs at 2. Big misses there. Medium armor at 6. 8, that's a miss. 3 Gurkhas at 3, or I mean at 4. 3 Gurkhas at 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. That took everybody out. So that's the end of that battle. The Gurkhas survive. The SNLFs and the tank do not. Yay. Could my luck get any better? Alright. So down there in India, if we can see all the way down there, be 3 Gurkhas left in Benares. Okay, next battle. Consult my trusty paper here. 3 cavalry from Nanking will go into Hopei. 3 cavalry at a 3. The carpet bombing, he was going to fly back over to Bombay. I'll just put him there now. And against the Americans, have a light tank defending at a 3 and an infantry defending at a 4. They're in Hopei. So 3 attacking at 3 or less. Didn't have that turned around quite in time, but there was 1 hit. And we've got a tank or an infantry defending at 4. 8's a miss. Tank defending at a 3 or less. 10's a miss. I'm assuming he would take off the tank because it defends the worst. And we'll roll 3 at 3 or less again. And all miss. And the infantry at 4. 2, that'll take off a cavalry. 2 cavalry at 3 or less. Both miss. Infantry at 4. Big miss. 2 cavalry at 3. And there's the hit I needed. We'll see what he does in return. And a 6, that's going to be a miss. Okay. So the Japanese have taken Hopei back once again. I don't know that I have a roundel laying over here handy, but the 2 cavalry sitting there should denote that they have taken it. And that will mean the Japanese income will go up by 1, the KMT will go down by 1. So Japanese income now sitting at 31. And for the final battle, we've got a strategic bomber defending at 2 and 2 tactical bombers. Wait a minute. Let me get on the right page. What do strategic bomber? Yeah, I do. Strategic bomber defending at 2 and 2 tactical bombers attacking at 7. Two tacticals at 7. 1 hit with a 4. And the strategic bomber, strategic bomber defending at a 2. And it rolled a 10, so all that means is the strategic bomber will be removed from the map. US has plenty of money to build another one and fly it out there. We'll fly the tacticals back to where they go. And that concludes the combat maneuvers. Now the non-combat. Strategic bomber, I've already flown back to Bombay. Got an infantry from Rehe, going to move into Korea. 1 infantry from Bombay into southern India. That'll just be a chip right now. I'll replace that with an infantry. Everybody could see that. Infantry from Shantung back up into Nanking. So presently Nanking has 4 infantry, 2 artillery, and militia sitting there. That will be it for the non-combats. Collecting income went from 29 to 31. Got 3 bonus. So that'll put them at 34. And I need to roll 2 dice here for the wartime income bonus. Hopefully that's on in screen. 4. Well, so 31 plus 3 is 34 plus 4 is 37. Third Japanese will have 37 to spin next time around. I'll spin this around and place units. Turn back to the where I'm placing the units page. Militia in Hokkaido, which I will just put a chip under that. Right up here. So there's 4 militia in Hokkaido, along with the other 2 infantry mountain that's there. Let's see, where we at? One militia in Honshu. I don't believe there's one there already, so I'll put one there to go along with all the other ground units that are hanging out down there. Should have done these in the order I had them on the page instead of trying to do them in the order that I had them on the screen. Live and learn. 1 fighter in Tokyo and 1 fighter down here in Kyushu, and we have move this so we can maybe get some stuff in the screen. Okay, we've got a militia unit going into every place in India where we had a militia unit. So there's going to be 3 militia in Nepal. Add another militia to Bombay for a total of 4. Add another militia to southern India for a total of 2. And the last militia, I'll just grab a chip here, into Calcutta. For a total of 5 militia in Calcutta, along with 2 infantry. That chip I will replace with the infantry that it's supposed to be. And we have, what else? Another militia in South Africa, if we can see that. Militia down here in South Africa for a total of 3. And that used up that militia. I just chipped him out. Now we have 3 tanks, one of which will go in South Africa. Over here, and the other 2 will go over here. 1 in Bombay and 1 in Calcutta. And that concludes all that. We'll get 37 to spend next round, provided there are no convoy raids upon me, which is down quite a bit lower than it has been in the past, but that's the way it goes. So, thanks guys. I'll pass it on over to Ozark Outpost.